Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of my wonderful and beautiful little subscribers out there. And how I love you all so, and I hope that you're all super duper wow, super duper wonderful, and super duper delicious. And that life is treating you most deliciously wherever you are in the world. Oh, got an itch. Okay, so what do we do? 16, 5, 25, 14, 11. My delicious little babies. My juice little lights. Thank you, little lights. You're delicious and bright. Yes, they are, aren't they, my little beautifuls that you all are now then? So, it's a sunny day in our old England today, my delicious little babies. There are some not so very nice, fluffy little clouds, my delicious little babies. There is some blue sky, but it is still rather chilly. Okay, my delicious little babies now then. It's nearly 10 to 2 p.m. in the afternoon, okay? And the weather's dry. Okay, my delicious little babies now then. So I do have some bits, but there's only one that's really, really long. Okay, my delicious little babies, okay? But the others are really short, okay? Now, where am I? Right, okay. I'll go to the long one last, my delicious little babies, okay? The long video. Sorry, excuse me. So we have, this is on YouTube, my delicious little babies. Now, it's, I think it's, must only be a couple of minutes, if that long, my delicious little babies. And what it is, it's one of these shorty videos, my delicious little babies. So it's one of the really shorty videos, okay? The shorts ones, okay? And if you could please and thank you type into the old space bar in old YouTube, my delicious little babies, at, and these are all together, my delicious little babies, capital T, the, capital M, man, capital W, with, capital T, the, and capital H, hat. Okay, my delicious little babies. So I'm just going to repeat that again for you. So it's at, because it's all together, at the man with the hat. Okay, my delicious little babies. And the video should read, adorable girls adult rant about walking to school, my delicious little babies, okay? So what happened was, I watched this a couple of times, my delicious little baby. She's only a wee little lass, bless her, okay? And what she's complaining about, my delicious little babies, is having to walk to school. Okay, my delicious little babies, okay? It caught my attention. Usually it's very rare that I ever look at the shorty videos, if you know what I mean. But she's flipping hilarious, this wee little lass, you know. She's so funny, you know. And she's talking about that in her backpack, she's got, you know, her water, and she's got an apple. My delicious little baby. It's all right, my hair's all flipping all over the shop today, my delicious little babies. I've not long dried it, actually. And what she's talking about is, my delicious little babies, okay, is her water bottle and her apple, my delicious little babies. I've just repeated that again. And what she's saying is that it's like having a rucksack inside a rucksack, my delicious little babies. And she's talking about how many kilos this water and this apple is, my delicious little babies, okay? And what she's saying is, she cannot be bothered to walk to school, my delicious little babies, okay? But to listen to it's flipping hilarious, do you know what I mean? Especially when you got somebody, you know, so little like that now then. Do you see what I'm saying, okay? Because it's telling myself, there we are, before I even say it, that when she gets older, okay, you are going to be, I should imagine, dealing with, I'd say, a rather intelligent young lady, it seems, my delicious little babies, okay? I'm just wondering what she's going to be like when she's going to senior schools, my delicious little babies, okay? She's like that now. What's she going to be like when she's, you know, starting senior schools, my delicious little babies? But I just thought I'd mention it. That really did make me laugh, you know, did make me smile, my delicious little babies, okay? Because, you know, the younger little bands, I mean, they do come out with some things, you know what I mean, my delicious little babies. And I've quite often said, actually, that, you know, if you listen to the little ones, okay, they do tend to make a lot more sense than some mankind in the world. Mad little babies, do you know what I mean? As little as what they are, bless her, okay. But I bet her a dear mama bear, bless her, and dear baby bear, I'm sure that they have many interesting conversations, mad delicious little babies, okay, but it's a really good one. Now then, Mad Delicious Babies, and that's on her old YouTube, Mad Delicious Babies. I'm not sure if it's on a TikTok or something. I don't know, because I don't go on there. Anyway, Mad Delicious Babies, okay, I haven't been on them. Oh, gosh, cannot remember when. Mad Delicious Babies. Now then, so the next one, Mad Delicious Little Babies, okay, this one here is, this is called, now for those of you who are in our old England, Mad Delicious Little Babies, okay, you will remember these, okay. For myself, I could not quite get into, you know, their the series. Do you understand what I mean? I just do not know why. My favourite of all time had to be, there we are, Only Fools and Horses. Swear down every time. Okay, Mad Delicious Babies. But this video popped up on my feed, Mad Delicious Babies, okay. And I thought, well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to save it, and then I'm going to tell you. Now, this one here, Mad Delicious Babies, is, I think it's about a minute. I know it's either a minute and 40 seconds or a minute and 50 seconds. I know it's one of those, Mad Delicious Little Babies, okay? This uploader happens to have 2.92,000 subscribers, Mad Delicious Little Babies, okay? And they're called, so this is all lowercase, 2 words together, Mad Delicious Little Babies, in the older space bar in YouTube, Mad Delicious Little Babies. Turn, drunk, TONEDRUNK, tone drunk, Mad Delicious Little Babies. Now, here's the thing with this one. This video was uploaded 14 years ago. Okay, Mad Delicious Little Babies, 14 years ago. Okay, Mad Delicious Little Babies. And the video should read, Hale and Pace, privatised dustmen. Okay, Mad Delicious Little Babies, I'm just going to repeat that again for you, shall I? Hale and Pace, privatised dustmen. Now, you're probably wondering, well, why am I mentioning this? If you could please take a very close look, and please, it's all about looking with your eyes and listening with your ears. That doesn't mean no. Okay, Mad Delicious Little Babies, there's a point, there we are, to everything what I'm saying. Okay, Mad Delicious Little Babies, okay? So, if you don't know me by now, my little lovelies, oh, I don't know, maybe go back and look at some of my earlier videos. Okay, Mad Delicious Little Babies, now then, please and thank you. Now, the next one, Mad Delicious Little Babies. So, we're going to break this up a bit because we're going to, and that doesn't mean no. What we need to do is we need to, as well as having the serious, you know, because we go through the serious stage, don't we, with everything that they're throwing at us in the world, including the old kitchen sink, Mad Delicious Little Babies, okay, figure of speech. But at the same time, we have to have a little bit of joy. But there's always a point, there we are, to what I do. Okay, Mad Delicious Little Babies. So this one here, this one's on YouTube, Mad Delicious Little Babies. This upload happens to have 121,000 subscribers, Mad Delicious Little Babies. This video is just over 2 minutes long, Mad Delicious Little Babies. In the older space bar in YouTube, Mad Delicious Little Babies, capital L, Laffey, Laffey, so it's a capital L and the rest lowercase, and, as in, you know, you spell and, A-N-D, and then Amy, okay, there's a space in between, capital M-A, sorry, lowercase M-Y, okay, so Laffey, space, and, space, Amy, okay. Now, the video should read, stray puppy mistakes golden retriever for her mum. Okay, Mad Delicious Little Babies, then in brackets, a heartwarming moment. Okay, Mad Delicious Little Babies, so I'm just going to repeat that again for you. Stray puppy mistakes golden retriever for mum. A heartwarming moment in brackets. Okay, my delicious little babies. I think that was uploaded just a few months ago, okay? So that's not very old, my delicious little babies, okay? And it shows this beautiful, well, yes, it's in the what I've just said. My delicious little babies. It's a beautiful golden retriever, and you got this tiny little puppy. But what's really interesting is that is like black there, okay? Then you've got like white bit, then black, and then white again, then black again. He looks a bit like what is it? But just a really cute version. You know that one out the Gremlins, Martelistick babies. You know what I'm saying? The one who has that, like that. But jumping all over the beautiful golden retriever. You know what I mean? It's so cute. Really cute little puppy as well. Okay. But yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? When we look in the world, how some do mistake certain, for a mama bear or a papa bear. Do you know what I mean? Mad delicious little babies. Anyway, but I just thought I'd break it up a bit now then. So the next one, mad delicious little babies, okay? This one here is right. Again, we're on YouTube, mad delicious little babies, okay? So this one here is in the old space bar, mad delicious little babies. Brit box, capital B, okay, Brit, B-R-R-T, then a capital B again, box, B-O-X, okay, so 2 words together, Brit box, okay, mad delicious little babies. This uploader happens to have 345,000 subscribers, mad delicious little babies. Now, the video should read, and this is it 2 minutes 50 seconds long, okay, mad delicious little babies, so it's not long, okay. A lot of these, like I said, are rather short, okay, very short. Uncle Albert, this is what it should read. Uncle Albert speaking German. Only fools and horses, okay, mad delicious little babies, so I'm just going to repeat that again for you, shall I? Uncle Albert speaking German, only fools and horses, mad delicious little babies, flipping hilarious. So you've got a woman there who's like sitting in the corner of the room, okay? And Del Boy, Rodney, and their Uncle Albert walk into, it's called the Nag's Head, their pub, their regular pub, you know what I mean? Mad delicious little babies. And anyway, well, your woman there cannot speak English, mad delicious little babies, okay? So anyway, they're making a decision, to try and help because she's been rather upset and everything, okay? So, Del Boy, they say, well, do you speak French, Del Boy? And, and he comes out with his lingo. Not meaning that disrespectfully, but you know what I mean? The way he sees French to be. Okay, mad delicious little babies, okay? So he goes up to your woman there now then, okay? But it's very clear she doesn't speak French, my delicious little babies, okay? So he walks away, not know what to do, my delicious little babies. Anyway, so then they said, so Uncle Albert says, right? He says, well, when I was in the war, like this, and I was in Germany, right? So he goes up to the woman there now then, and what did he say? What's he say now? Anyway, I've flipping forgot now. I've just flipping watched it as well, mad delicious little babies. Anyway, what is it? Do you speak it? Do you speak English? Okay, mad delicious little babies. Anyway, she says she's German, and then she's asking them, does anybody there speak English? It's flipping hilarious, mad delicious little babies. Okay, that's why when you go back in time, what's one of my points? When you go back in time, okay, because you have to go back to the year. There we are. I forgot to say that actually. I usually say it. You have to go back to the year when that was. Okay, mad delicious little babies. Okay, what was taking place. Plus, you have to listen very carefully. So, but at the beginning, like Rodney said, she might be Sweden. Do you know what I mean? She might be Swedish. Do you see what I'm saying, mad delicious little babies? Okay, it's so much just in over a couple of minutes, mad delicious little babies. Do you see what I'm saying? Okay. Anyway, so that one, mad delicious little babies, okay? Now, the next one, mad delicious little babies, okay? This one, yeah, This one is on old YouTube, My Delicious Little Babies, okay? And this uploader happened to have 1.02 thousand subscribers, My Delicious Little Babies, okay? On old YouTube. Now then, this was 18 years ago, My Delicious Little Babies, okay? So in the old space bar, so it's two words together. It looks to me like it's somebody's, the uploader's first name and second name, bless. And with anybody not in that way, not in that way. Ryan, R-Y-A-N, Gillam, G-R-L-L-A-M, okay? Ryan Gillam, okay, My Delicious Little Babies. And it should read the video in capitals, O-F-A-H, okay, My Delicious Little Babies. Then, you know, the rest is just, you know, auction house scene, okay, My Delicious Little Babies, okay, so O-F-A-H, auction house scene. And this is Dal Boy again and Rodney, okay, My Delicious Little Babies. This video is over 4 minutes long, okay, My Delicious Little Babies, okay, about 4 minutes 28 seconds, I think, okay, My Delicious Little Babies. And it's where you know, this is to do with the Seamaster watch, pocket watch, My Delicious Little Babies. And they've had this watch for, you know, what was it, for 16 years, and they thought that it was an egg time at a Cairo. My Delicious Little Babies shop. That's what the you know, the one who's doing the auction, you know, Sotheby's, My Delicious Little Babies, guy. And anyway, so what is it that they end up with? That it fetches. Is it 6.2 million? Ka-ching, 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 My Delicious Little Babies, okay, right? Because, you know, they've always been wheelers, dealers. Do you see what I'm saying, My Delicious Little Babies, okay? That's flipping hilarious, but there's a lot in that video, My Delicious Little Babies, you know what I mean? Numbers and everything, do you know what I'm saying? Anyway, so that's that one, My Delicious Little Babies. I never needed to stumble there. Now, finally, okay, so I've mentioned all of that, yes, okay? Now, finally, okay, so this is just a little bit more serious now, okay? This video, now it is a long video, My Delicious Little Babies, okay? So all I did was just go on to DuckDuckGo. I'm about an hour and a half into it, or over an hour and a half, My Delicious Little Babies. It's actually, is it it's just over 4.5 hours long, My Delicious Little Babies. So it is a long video. Okay, My Delicious Little Babies, okay? So like I said, I went on to DuckDuckGo, and all you have to type in, My Delicious Little Babies, is David, you know, capital, then space, then capital A, and then space, capital H, Hughes. Now, for some of you out there, My Delicious Little Babies, you will know who this is. I have actually mentioned him before, actually, months and months and months ago, My Delicious Little Babies, Kai. But I felt the need to go on, and I thought, you know, just to see, you know, what's been said. Okay, My Delicious Little Babies, Kai. So, David A. Hughes, and then Substack, My Delicious Little Babies, okay? It's a very interesting, like I said, you know, not in that way, not in that way. He's a very interesting gentleman, My Delicious Little Babies. He studies a lot of, for years, history and everything, My Delicious Little Babies. Anyway, he's talking to two others. I know who they are, because there's because at the start of the old pandemic, there was oh, what's his name, the solicitor. I mentioned him a number of times, My Delicious Little Babies. Anyway, he's somewhere else at the moment, I do believe, because they put him, they arrested him and everything, My Delicious Little Babies. That was going back some months ago now. Bless him. And you know, because they were all talking and everything. Okay, so I know exactly who these are, who David's talking to, My Delicious Little Babies, okay? Really interesting convo, My Delicious Little Babies, okay? They're covering an awful lot. So it's DuckDuckGo, David space air space Hughes and space Substack Madlishlik Babies. Okay, and he does have other videos on his Substack Madlishlik Babies. Okay, but like I said, a very interesting gentleman, you know, to listen to. And the other two, there's a woman and a man, and very interesting to listen to Madlishlik Babies. Now, the video should read that you're looking for. Should anybody have any form of an interest? Because you can always watch some of it and save it and then go back to it, okay? Because like I said, it is a long video, okay, Madlishlik Babies. I'm not complaining about that because I'm quite happy, you know, if there's an excellent uploader, you know what I mean? And they've got a lot of intelligence. I'm quite happy to listen to longer videos, Madlishlik Babies. When they do all of these shorter videos, okay, ones must also remember that, I mean, yes, I've done the odd shorty video, you know, if I've shown something that I've cooked or made or, you know, something like that, or like that drain, you know what I mean, Madlishlik Babies. Well, yes, that's a shorty one, but you must also remember, Madlishlik Babies, that what they've also done this is by design. And, you know, so this is nothing to do with the video that I'm talking about, Madlishlik Babies. I'm talking about, you know, what I believe something to be. So the shorter the videos, which means simple things, that ones would have there we are, a shorter attention span. There we are, Madlishlik Babies, okay? Because if you go back and go backwards, Madlishlik Babies, okay? Ones used to have many, there we are, long videos and long conversations. Do you know what I mean? Which is very, very interesting, very, very informative, where ones would learn a lot. Do you see what I'm saying? Yes, okay. But they've been doing this long time. And I suppose that's where, you know, TikTok, you know, came into it, Madlishlik Babies. But I do believe that with TikTok, I think you do get some longer videos, don't you, Madlishlik Babies, okay? But it was mainly, you know, just shorty videos. But this video, getting back to the video now, should read appearance at the Corona Investigative Committee, February 28, 2025, Madlishlik Babies. So I'm just going to repeat that again for you, shall I? Appearance at the Corona Investigative Committee, February 28, 2025, Madlishlik Babies. Yes, so now I'm going to close my book. That's everything, isn't it? Yeah. So we must remember as well, you know, to always go backwards. There we are, to where we need to go back to. Okay, Madlishlik Babies, I cannot emphasise that enough, okay? So what is this about? So this is talking about, you know, back in, you know, the old pandemic, Madlishlik Babies, when, you know, because this was psychological, wasn't it, Madlishlik Babies? Do you know what I mean? And, excuse me, it was to see basically how many would comply, Madlishlik Babies. Do you see what I'm saying? Yes, okay. Very sadly, we did see a rather, there we are, large uptake, unfortunately. There we are, Madlishlik Babies, okay. And I'm going to mention again, we are still seeing ones now to this day who I feel are so, there we are, traumatised. They're still watching, very sadly, the box in the corner of the room. And then the muzzle's back. And I have been saying this over my videos over the months, Madlishlik Babies, okay. They're starting it up all over again. I've seen on a BitChute as well, and I'll come back to the video, Madlishlik Babies. I've seen on BitChute this morning. It was only about, was it just over a minute long? Forgot what flipping uploader it was now. I'll have to find it. What's it called? News 7 or something. Yeah, they're ramping it back up again for ones to take the, okay, Madlishlik Babies, okay. So, you know, have they not learned anything? Clearly not, Madlishlik Babies, okay. So I'll have to find that video. I'll have to find it, see if I can find it, okay. But, you know, the uploaders, they upload a lot of, do you understand what I mean? Okay, sometimes it's hard to find it again, but I'm sure I will. Anyway, Madlishlik Babies, and getting back to the video again now then. So what this is talking about as well is, you know, technocracy. Wow. Feels like I've swallowed a dictionary, my delicious little babies. Do you know what I mean? Okay, yeah, so the technocracy, okay, and how the dog and burns that we have, how everything is, having a high impact on many's lives, my delicious little babies, mankind's lives. And, they discuss, how they feel this was all pulled off and everything. There we are, like this now, then, okay? But it's super duper. There we are, really, really interesting, my delicious little babies, okay? Well worth a listen. I know, and I'll repeat again, that it is just over 4.5 hour long, my delicious little babies, but it's well worth listening. Okay, my delicious little babies. And what David does is he goes back to, then he talks about different things like the Nuremberg and everything like that now then. But the fact of the matter is, I mean, what he's talking about is that it is a concern, because when one's, you know what I mean, they're hooked to their dog and burns, he's absolutely correct in what he says. I mean, I agreed with, because I talk to the dog and burn, when I'm listening, my delicious babies, okay? And, I was already done saying how long ago, my delicious babies, that, ones who would have never, like what I'm really getting to the point of is that, say, if you look at journalists and things like this now, then, okay, it's like, the certain there we are. They live in their own little worlds, my delicious little babies. It's like their world. Do you see what I mean? Okay, so they all just, gel together, nat together. Do you see what I mean? But when the old pandemic took place, I was long time saying this. There we are. Anyway, my delicious little babies, long time. And well before I even started doing my videos on YouTube, my delicious little babies, there we are. I was already done saying it. That, what it did to do the old pandemic is that it brought others who would not normally even take a second thought. Do you see what I'm saying? They wouldn't even bother interacting, you know what I mean, with somebody else, on another channel or something like that now then, okay? Because before 2020, that's just the way that I've seen it, my delicious little babies, okay? It's like one's just stuck to, I suppose, their professions, their lives and everything like that now then. So he talks about that as well, okay? And I personally, I've said on my videos anyway, I've seen that, there we are, as a good thing. Do you know what I mean? Okay. And then what he talks about is the part where I'm up to. What's the part where I'm up to now? Where, like where ones have ideas and they can, come together with their thoughts. Do you know what I mean? So that we can, there we are, find a solution to the problem. Martin babies, okay? And we talk about, they talk about, sorry, the never needed to stumble there at all. The control. Because at the end of the day, this is not, it's not about ka-ching. And I've been done saying that long time now. It's not about ka-ching anymore, my delicious little babies. This has gone way, there we are, beyond ka-ching. You know what I mean? This is, there we are, it is full control. And for those of us who know this, do you know what I mean, my delicious little babies? Okay, this is what this is about. But I would say, myself, it is more a fear because you've got that many who and they've reproduced, so it goes for everything. So it goes for us as mankind, bless, and then it goes for our beautiful little babies, and so we reproduced time and time and time again. For myself, it's common sense. Do you understand what I mean? There we are. It's just how I see it. It's common sense, my delicious little babies. Do you see what I'm saying, okay? But of course, I'll repeat again, but they've needed us, which they have. They've needed us to make things. There we are, to build things, to do things. Do you see what I'm saying, my delicious little babies, okay? So, I strongly feel, there we are, that they must never forget that, my delicious little babies. Do you know what I mean? Very nicely. No. Okay, my delicious little babies. But even though certain things are a worry and a concern, what I would also say is that there we are, we will get through this, my delicious little babies. There we are, we will get through this. we do need these dog and burns and little things, you know, for I'd say a little while longer, I would say. Okay. But you know, I do also believe that maybe there'll come a point. This is just my own thoughts, Martin Ishlik Babies. I'm only speaking with my own thoughts now out loud. Is that we will get to the point where we will be coming away more from all of this. Do you see what I'm saying? Yes, okay. And you know, and I know ones now, you know, they prefer not to go online, they prefer not to look at any social media or look at any videos or do anything like that at all. My delicious babies, do you know what I mean? They're just happier, there we are, doing what they're doing. Do you see what I mean? Okay. But of course then you run the risk, because for most of them, bless, you know, that they're still watching a box in the corner of the room, you know what I mean? To which they have admitted that to myself, my delicious little babies. Do you see what I mean? So it's like just a figure of speech, my delicious little babies. Sorry, but it's like the devil in the deep blue sea, isn't it, my delicious little babies? And what it's a case of doing is finding that balance. Do you see what I'm saying? Anyway, so that's the end of my video, my little beautifuls. Okay. So wherever you are in the world, please have a super duper delicious time. You only get one life, my little honey bunnies, okay? Please take care of yourselves and please try to take care of others. I hope that the weather is beautiful, warm and delicious wherever you are, my little beautifuls, okay? And sending peace, love, harmony and bright blessings to each and every one of you. And may your beautiful little selves and your beautiful little families, they will all be fully protected. So until my next video, so very much love. Thank you so very much for any views, for any likes, you know, and I hope that the information, once again, that I give out, you know I repeat this, I'm like a stuck record. I hope that you find the videos most informative if you do get the chance to go and take a look at what I have advertised today. Or any day for that matter, okay? But I do love you so. I do know that there we are, that somebody's listening to myself. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? I do come out with some useful things sometimes, my delicious little babies, okay? But anyway, so until my next video, so very much love. Please look after yourself wherever you are in the world, okay? Take care. Thank you. Goodbye.